Namaste, I'm Sheri, and we're going to do a restorative flow today. So we'll start out with some big juicy poses, and then we'll restore and renew. Namaste. Okay, let's bring the prayer into the heart. Sit up a little bit taller and close your eyes. We're going to go right in with the breathing. So just notice the breath and see if you could deepen it. Before we start to move and groove and flow, just be aware of the presence of your breath in your body. You might even hear the whisper of your breathing in your ear. And for this half-hour segment, let's set an intention of kindness and generosity with ourselves so that it can radiate out. And let your eyes open up the next breath or two and make your way onto all fours, please. You can set up wrists under shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And then once you're there, begin to drop your belly and look up to the sky as you inhale. And then bring your navel to your spine as you exhale and curl in for cat pose. So we'll cat and cow a few times. Drop your belly, look up as you breathe in. Navel to spine, curl into yourself as you exhale. Keep that rolling through. Your eyes might even close here for a few breaths. There it is. Spread the fingers. And that feeling of generosity towards ourselves and loving kindness, that we can let the breath move through our bodies in a very generous, full way. Yeah. And that's it. If there's any movements of circling the head or circling the tail around, let that ripple through your spine so it can become circular as well as linear in the practice. Very nice. And find a neutral spine your next breath in. Let the big toes touch, hips to heels for a wide knee child's pose. So you reach the hips back towards your heels and let your outer ribs be kind of caught by your thighs. Arms are long, head is dropped down. And move your way back to all fours. Let your hands be a few inches forward. You can tuck through your toes and lift up through your hips for downward facing dog. Bending one knee and then the other knee as you move into a pedaling dog. The lips might flutter at any point. Yeah. Feel how you can move into one hip when you bend that one knee and feel the other side move. Yeah. Just pedal out through your feet. Feel the soles of your feet begin to open up. Very nice. Good. And then lift both heels really super high. Bend your knees a lot and reach your chest towards your thighs as you stick your booty up to the sky. Let the head drop. Good. Plank pose as you inhale. Shoulders stacking over the wrists and the legs are super strong. Downward dog as you breathe it out. Right leg lifts up to the sky as you inhale. And step the right foot outside of the right pinky toe as you breathe it out. Right pinky finger. Lift the right arm to the sky on a breath in. And lean into the back of your heart. Yeah, let the shoulders stack. Good. Stay strong through your left leg. And then you could drop your right hand to the ground and straighten your right leg. Only as best and as long as it will go today. Head dropping, releasing the neck and the jaw. Rebend your right knee, breathe it in. Step it back to downward facing dog, breathe it out. Hips are high. Lift your left leg to the sky as you inhale. Step your left foot outside of your left pinky finger. Lift your left arm to the sky and lean into the back of the heart. And sometimes that right shoulder might want to fall inward here. Yes, exactly. Can you let it open up so that we're stacking? Allowing there to be space through the back of the heart, through the front of the heart, reaching. Put your left hand down on the ground and straighten through your left leg as you exhale. Let your left hip draw back and inward and the right hip descend. Yeah. Big breathings. Rebend your left knee as you inhale. Downward facing dog as you breathe it out. Move forward, plank pose as you inhale. Child's pose, knees down, hips to your heels as you breathe it out. And from here, we'll move forward to baby cobra pose, so you could get low to the ground and open up through the heart, elbows in and back of the neck long. Tuck your toes, downward dog as you breathe it out. Begin to walk your feet forward one step at a time. And when you get to the tip top of your mat, you can let your head drop, bend your knees as much as you need to hold opposite elbows, and allow yourself to feel a little ragdoll sensation through the spine. Stay close to the breath. Let the arms drop. Bend your knees, roll up to stand so that the head is the last thing to arrive. Stacking your way up. Let the prayer come to your heart and the feet come closer together. Good. And come back to that intention of kindness and generosity. That our body prayers are infused with intention. Lift up to a high prayer as you breathe in. Take the prayer to your heart and forward fold into your legs as you breathe it out. Right foot stepping back to a low lunge. Lift the heart as you inhale. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. The hips are high. Glide forward to plank pose as you inhale. You can come all the way down or halfway down as you exhale. You can lift your heart for up dog or cobra as you breathe it in. Tuck your toes, downward dog. The hips are high. Breathe out. Right leg lifting. Inhale. Knee to nose, step the foot between your thumbs as you breathe it out. Step the left foot to meet your right foot and come up halfway. Open your heart forward, breathe it in. And then forward bend into your legs, breathe it out. Reach forward and up to the sky, breathe it in. You can bend the knees if you need. High prayer. Let the prayer land at your heart as you exhale. Lift it up as you breathe it in. High prayer. Forward fold, bend at the waist, exhale. Left foot stepping back, low lunge, breathe in. Downward facing dog as you exhale, hips are high. Plank pose as you breathe in, move forward. Take it all the way or halfway down as you exhale, elbows back by your ribs. Glide forward and up for an in-breath. Tuck your toes, downward dog as you breathe out. Left leg to the sky, inhale. Step your left foot between your thumbs, you breathe out. Step the right foot forward, come halfway up as you breathe in, lengthening the spine and the legs. Come down as you exhale. Reach forward and up, breath in, high prayer. Prayer to your heart, feel grounded. Lift your prayer high, breathing in. Fold at the waist as you breathe out, take the prayer through your body. Right foot back, low lunge, inhale. Hips are high, downward dog as you breathe it out. Plank pose as you inhale, move it forward. Take it down, elbows back, breathe it out. Open up your heart as you breathe it in. Tuck your toes, downward dog as you breathe it out. Right leg lifting, inhale. Foot between thumbs, breathe out. Left foot steps forward, climb halfway up, breathe it in, open that heart. Come down as you exhale, forward fold into the legs. Reach forward and up as you breathe it in. Prayer to heart as you exhale. Prayer lifts high as you breathe in. Take it down as you exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back, low lunge, breathing in. Adho Mukha, downward dog, breathe it out. Plank pose. Feel the legs strong. Breathe it in. Keep the legs strong as you lower down. Exhale. Open up your hearts as you breathe it in. Downward facing dog as you breathe it out. Left leg lifted. Inhale. Stepping between the thumbs. Exhale. Right foot forward. Lengthen your spine and legs. Breathe in. Forward fold as you lift the thigh muscles. Reach forward and up as you breathe it in. Prayer to your heart as you exhale. Bend your knees, lift up. Utkatasana. The feet might need to come a little closer together. Let the hips descend and the heart lift. Feel length through the arms. Feel the size of your body long and strong there. Good. Breathe in and get a little deeper with your bend as you exhale. Feel the feet active. Straighten your legs, stand up. Inhale. Forward bend into yourself as you exhale. Move on in. Lengthen your spine to prepare. Breathe it in. Bend your knees, plant your palms. You can step or hop back, either right to dog or to chaturanga. We're making the choices that suit our body and our needs in this moment, wherever you are. Right leg lifts to the sky as you breathe in. Step it forward and lower your left heel to the ground for Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1 pose. Left heel roots, arms are to the sky. Exactly. Feel that length through that left leg. And then take your arms around yourself and give yourself a hug. Even let the chin tuck in a little bit there. As you breathe in, lift your arms high and face the side wall. Turn all 10 toes side. Warrior 2 to the front of your mat. Lift your right toes, move them forward. Tip back, peaceful warrior as you breathe it in. Cartwheel down to the ground. And this is where you can make it your own. You could go right to dog or through the chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha is the breath in. Adho Mukha is the breath out. Keep it up. Nice work. Left leg is lifting. Breathing in. Step forward. The right heel is down. Virabhadrasana 1. Arms are lifted to the sky. Back heel rooting to the ground. Left knee over the left heel. Go deep there. Yeah. Give yourself a hug as you breathe it out. Give your arms all the way around yourself. Straighten your legs, arms high. Parallel the feet. Face the side of your mat. Breathe it in. Warrior 2, back to the front of your mat. Open it out. Peaceful warrior, left arm is high. Tip it back. Inhale. Cartwheel down to the ground and make the thread yours. You could go to lowering down. You can go right to downward dog. Good. Right leg lifts, breath in. Step forward as you breathe it out. Warrior 1 is your inhale, arms high. Give yourself a hug as you exhale, fold in. Face the side, arms high as you breathe in. 2 to the back of your mat this time. Lift your left toes and move them all the way back. Flying warrior, high prayer. Parallel your feet, breathing in, face the side. Yeah, flying warrior. Face the side of your mat, lift it up, breathe it in. Good. Side of your mat, all 10 toes parallel. You got it. Yeah. And then warrior 2 to the front again as you exhale. Peaceful warrior, the right arm is high. Breathe it in. We'll figure it out together. Cartwheel down to the ground and make your way back. Because it's not that serious, right? We move and we learn together. That's what it's about. Left side high. Breathe it in. Step it forward as you exhale. Right heel down. Warrior 1 as you breathe it in. Give yourself a hug as you exhale. Parallel your feet, face the side as you breathe in, high prayer. 2 to the back of your mat as you exhale. Right away, face the side, parallel the feet, high prayer. Breathe it in. 2 to the front as you exhale. Peaceful warrior as you breathe in. You got it. Cartwheel down to the ground. Step it back. Downward dog. Chaturanga. Make your way through. If you ever need a flutter, wherever you are, at home, here, you just let it go. We're going to add on to that. Right leg is high, breathing in. Step it forward as you breathe out. Warrior 1 is the inhale, so we're setting up the flow. Give yourself a hug as you breathe out, curl in. As you breathe in, face the side, lift your arms high. As you breathe out, 2 to the back of your space, exhale. High prayer, breathe in, parallel the feet. 2 to the front, lift your right toes, move them forward, breathe out. Peaceful warrior as you inhale, tip back. You can place your forearm on your thigh or your hand to the ground if your hips are ready. And you're going to be kind to your knees and your hips. Yeah. Get really long through that back leg. Peaceful warrior, up and back. Keep strong through the feet, breathing in. Straighten your right leg, triangle pose as you exhale. Your right hand could be on your right shin, could be on a block, it could be on the ground. And then ease up through your jaw and your neck. So sometimes the back teeth start to clench. See if you can release the teeth. Gather up strength through your core and your legs. Left arm long over your left ear. Right arm long under your right ear. Frame your face with your arms. Come up to stand. Breathe in. Bend your right knee as you exhale, warrior two. Peaceful warrior, tip back, breathing in. Cartwheel down as you exhale. Nice breathing. Stay with that big breathing. Downward dog or chaturanga. Left leg as high as you inhale. Step forward as you breathe it out. Warrior one, breathing in. Give yourself that big hug as you breathe it out. Lift your arms face to side. High prayer, breathing in. Two to the back of your mat as you breathe it out. Lift up high prayer, parallel your feet, breathe it in. Take it to the front as you exhale, warrior two. Peaceful warrior, left arm as high as you breathe in. Left forearm to your thigh, right arm over your ear, or left hand can find the ground. Get really long, that long line from the right pinkies through the right outer foot and then back up again. At the same time, take the pelvic floor and try to lift it up, tailbone a little under. Use your feet to rise up for peaceful warrior. Tip back as you inhale, then straighten through your left leg and come forward for triangle pose. You could put your left hand on your shin or on a block. Good. Super duper breathings, yeah. Take the right arm long over your right ear, left arm underneath your left ear. Come up to stand, breathe in. Bend your left knee, exhale, warrior two. Peaceful warrior, left palm is high, breathe it in. Cartwheel down to the ground. Make it yours. You could go through the downward dog or through chaturanga dandasana, absolutely. Lifting on up, breathe it in. Downward dog, breathe it out. Lift your right leg high, breathing in. Stepping forward, breathe it out. Warrior one as you inhale, right there. Give yourself a hug as you breathe it out. Face to side, arms are high as you breathe it in. Back to the front of your mat again. Warrior two, breathe it out. Peaceful warrior, tip back, breathe in. Ardha Chandrasana, right hand down, left leg to the sky, Halfmoon Pose. Nab a block along the way if you have. Absolutely, take it with you. Really pretty. Lift through the left fingers, flex through that right foot. Yep. Right, draw the muscle of the right thigh up. All this work to get to a beautiful shape like this. Begin to bend through your right knee and step way back, warrior two, as you breathe it out. Peaceful warrior, tip back, inhale. Cartwheel down and step to right to downward dog as you exhale. Left leg lifts right away, breath in. Stepping forward as you breathe it out. Warrior one, right heel roots, arms are up, breathe it in. Remember that kindness. Curl into yourself as you exhale, give yourself a hug. Lift up, face to side, breathe in, high prayer, parallel your feet. Two back to the front of your space as you breathe it out. Peaceful warrior, left arm high, inhale. Halfmoon pose, left hand is down, right leg is lifted. Really reach and flex through that right foot. Yeah, open the right hip up on top of the left and let the inner left thigh move forward. See if the left toes can be all the way forward on your mat to protect your knees. Begin to bend your left knee and step back, warrior two. Peaceful warrior, tip it back, breathe it in. Cartwheel down, downward facing dog as you breathe it out. Plank pose, inhale. Knees down, child's pose. Breathe it out. Good. And then roll on to sit. So we're going to move through a couple of restorative shapes here to finish up so we end real sweet and soft. If you have a bolster or blankets at home, make sure you take the time to fold them so they're in a bolster shape. Yeah? And we're going to take it in here. I'll let you show. We're going to take restorative twist here to finish up. Yeah. So you're going to, can I show in your mat? Thank you. So you're going to allow your right hip to move to the edge of your blanket space. You can use 3 blankets, 4 blankets, or big bolster if you have at home. And then you're going to move your body left cheek down, if that's okay for your neck, or right cheek down. So go ahead. Yay. Isn't that sweet? I love that. Now we let it soften. Right? And take the time to get strong and fiery, and at the same time we take the time to cool down, to soften, to breathe. Taking the time in the restorative shapes to be. Remembering our intentions of kindness and generosity. And this idea of self-care is never selfish. When we refill our wells, we fill our inspiration cup, we are able to serve those around us much better. Our community, our relationships. And then let's climb back to all fours, real soft. Push yourself up with your hands. And take the other side. Yeah. Be gentle with your neck. So sometimes it's okay to let the right cheek come down. Sometimes it's a better fit to let the left cheek come down. So let's notice where in the neck feels right. And you can see different placements of the hands, all beautiful. And that there's connection in each variation. They can be apart, they can be touching. Stay nice and close to your breathing, even here. It's soft, it's more natural. There's still movement of the breath through the body. And push your way back up gently. Use your hands, yeah. And come all the way up to sit. And take your blanket and put it across your mat so that you can use it as a cushion to sit on. Let the lotus flower mudra come right towards the heart. Pinkies and thumbs and bottom of hand connect. The rest is open. The thumbs could rest towards the heart center. The elbows can relax. And the mudra that represents our potential, our transformation. Most definitely our potential for kindness and generosity. Let's breathe in for one Om. Namaste, home friends. Thank you.